What's up, old school homies? Today we're going to talk about how to not quit playing music. Quitting playing music sucks, and we all know it does. And we make different excuses why. You could blame it on your kids, or you could blame it on your job, or you could blame it on how you can't make noise wherever you're at. These are all really good reasons, but there really is never a good enough reason to quit playing music. And I'm gonna help you out and point out some of the different ways that I've made progress with music without losing the progress. Now, I would say a lot of musical instruments are so difficult to play that if you don't play them all the time, it just falls right away. Almost every single day you have to play, and that's a requirement for certain instruments. I'm just going to throw it out there that just didn't work out for me. And the guitar was the first nemesis that I faced. It was just a little bit too difficult for me to try to learn on my own. And I didn't want to play any covers. I couldn't afford music lessons. I struggled longer. I still couldn't really make sense of the guitar. I don't still think I ever played it. Let's move on. The bass was way better instrument to play. I still enjoy playing bass a lot more than playing guitar. I just don't like holding the guitar pick the way you're supposed to hold it. I don't like this skinny, wiry wires. The strings are like wires, dude. They're like tomato cutters. You have to have like a certain amount of callus, which takes a certain amount of time that you have to put in to even touch a guitar. Just to touch it. Okay, yeah. I know guitar players all hate me. I hate myself for it, but I can't play the fucking guitar right. Anyways, it's not the end of the world, and it is for a lot of people. If they can't play the guitar, they feel butthurt. I feel butthurt too. Alright? They have entire fucking YouTube channels about how you suck at guitar. Ben Eller. Check that channel out. Ben Eller's a really good guitar player. He's fun. He'll talk to you. I think you need to switch to the keyboard, pretty much. I'm just going to throw it straight out. You need to switch to the keyboard, the xylophone, the bass, something that makes a little bit more sense than the guitar first, because you have to think about how the guitar isn't a fully ranging instrument. It's in a certain range, and that's my problem with the guitar. It has a certain sound, so it's not good enough as a songwriting instrument for me, and that's why I went towards the keyboard. Keyboard was just something I could actually play chords on. Chords were a struggle with the guitar. I was always buzzing, or one string didn't sound right, or I really didn't practice chords because I just sucked so bad at chords. I didn't understand how to play chords on the guitar. Let's just put it that way. But once I got the piano going, it's so much more fun to just, especially like a weightless keyboard. Sweet, dude. Especially like a weightless and velocity sensitive keyboard, or a multi-timbral. Yeah, you need to go synthesizer, man. It's gonna be so much more fun. You'll love it. Don't hate on it. A synthesizer isn't really a keyboard, and it doesn't really get played the same way piano or keyboard gets played. It's a little bit different. It has different timings for different effects. Basically, patches are a bunch of effects attached together and made into something that can evolve, that can maybe replicate other sounds. But the synthesizer can do a lot of things that regular instruments can't do. I couldn't imagine playing an instrument without messing around with the tuning while I'm playing it. And that's just weird, playing other instruments that way. I think moving towards the synthesizer was my best move because of the fact that I was trying too hard on the guitar. Like, I thought phaser was really going to be the thing for me. And phaser on a guitar kind of just goes up and down, but on a keyboard it doesn't. It can evolve into different places. Unless you have a MIDI guitar, which is basically a keyboard inside of a guitar, which is what they're going towards. People need this. They need the guitars to sound like keyboards, don't they? All right. Agreed. It's a better songwriting tool, dude. It's just a little bit more dynamic that you could play a lot of different patches through a synthesizer. I'm more of a digital synthesizer guy, but I'm gonna go towards analog pretty soon, as soon as I could get some of my shit repaired. I think the best advice I could give you to not stop playing music is to stop trying to be somebody you're not, you know? I don't think that I want to play music if it's so hard that it's not fun. So that's what I listened to, like a lot of stuff that I wanted to cover, and I tried to play it and I was like, this hurts my fingers to try to play this, or it's too fast, or the timing isn't practical, or whatever. Play something else that's lower tempo. Maybe you can all my stuff is lower tempo. Basically, some of it goes higher, but when I do make a higher tempo song, it's more sparse, and I try not to cram too many notes. It's called polyphony, you know, too many notes. Polyphony. It happens. You're trying too hard, you know, and you don't need to. You could, but why? Who are you really trying to impress? Yourself? Other musicians? That's always a mistake.